And welcome back. So we have LilKirbs versus BlueChocobo. I am Trainer Nade, and I have Yellow Dot with me here.
Yes, hello. Gonna watch a best of three between these two players. They're both really good players from US. They are. You can see Curbs in second over here and Chocobo in fifth. Oh god, it's already happening.
Yeah, and we can see that LilKirbs is 2-0 and Chocobo is 1-1. But this is still going to be a really good match. They have both pretty high score averages. Chocobo 7.5 and LilKirbs 9.3.
Right.
But of course, there's only been the one set so far, so we will see.
Yep. Looks like we're gonna get started any second here.
Yep. Looks like the first level is going to be building through pipes. Mario came back, I assume, to do the job he used to do.
Alright, probably supposed to be plumbing or something, so gonna assume a hammer costume of some sort in this level. Although, who knows?
Or maybe just the clear pipes.
Oh, right. Might be the case here. See, Curbs having a very slight lead at the moment, riding that sideways swamp.
Yep. And of course, you can see they're both skipping over the clear pipes, which is
Ooh.
smart. Oh,
Right.
nice.
They're both deciding to cheese the level by using a bomb here to open that breakable wall, and they both will take their first clear. Chocobo just a tiny bit behind, like 3 seconds or something.
Yeah, very close. And that first clear within the first minute. Mario's Merry Marathon, 30 seconds. Okay, so speedrun level.
Right, usually these tend to be a little trial and error, depending on the mechanics they require, but we will see how they will do. Okay, snowball level.
With the red Yoshi,
Right.
which is one of those. The Yoshi is not the new technique, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the ice coins, you know,
Yes.
they are adding quite a lot to the game here,
And so you
especially for
can
the
see.
speedrun.
Yep, and then with that red Yoshi allowing them to go through at the top.
Yep.
And Chocobo got the clear first this time, it
Yes.
looks like.
Yeah, Curbs had to restart because he jumped off Yoshi. I think he was assuming the speedrun might be tight, so he decided to take a reset.
And Curbs with the clear as well. And they're both on, well, shortly Curbs will be onto the third level as well, and
Right.
on-off speedrun.
Yeah, just like that, it's 2-2. Oh. On-off speedruns are quite something. A lot of people love making them, but they are not necessarily that good for the players. Usually they're just made for the creator to play. So we'll see how they do.
Oof. I couldn't tell if Chocobo missed or if because he skipped that section,
Alright.
he was off.
Yeah, I think he was intending there to skip it by the looks. We'll have to ask him later about it. Curbs pause buffering there, making sure he doesn't fall for the blind drop.
At least it seems to be a fairly straightforward on-off.
Alright.
Speedrun level.
Curbs seeing the end just now.
Yep. We can see that timer ticking down, and 1 second left for Curbs.
Alright. This time BlueChocobo taking another death here, unfortunately. Well, another restart rather. He's gonna try to clear this time around. See Curbs entering a labyrinth. Both players still having all skips. They're doing well so far. Just a few short levels, nothing extremely difficult. And Curbs immediately deciding to use a skip there on the labyrinth level.
I didn't see what the time was, if that was the reason why he chose to do that. Chocobo taking it a little safely with the jumps. Oh,
Falls
and
down and ran out of time, deciding to skip.
yep.
We see Curbs here on the chase at bomb level, nailing a jump off the bomb,
Oh,
and
nice.
finishes the level.
For a second there, I thought he'd missed it with the bullet bill, but
And a Chocobo also deciding to skip the labyrinth level. We'll never get to see that one. See, P is for pain
2.
on Curbs side.
So
Having
they
to hit
have
all 20 P switches. Nice, Blue Chocobo with another clear over here. Trying to catch up over here after skipping 2 levels.
you can see those jumps with Curbs doing that pause buffering, make sure. Nice.
And he's beaten it. Means clear 5 here for Curbs. Now Chocobo on the same level that Curbs just played. Seeing if he can nail this one as well. Trusting the coins.
Yep, unfortunately for Chocobo, because that one he skipped, he's the one clear behind, but it's still early. We have lots of time left.
Right, and Chocobo getting that P-switch level first try as well.
Yeah. Looks like we have a fairly standard level here that
Alright.
LilKirbs is doing.
Some enemies, some death doors around, Bowser at the end, and the end of the level.
Yep, just skip over the doors, go for the end.
Alright,
Let's see if Chocobo falls for any of the doors or if he also just goes for it.
he's just holding right. Sees the death door and beats the level as well.
Nice.
Both first trying that one.
And
see it.
Curb skipping right
Yeah.
away because it looked like a possibly a one-screen puzzle, but it looked more complicated probably than he wanted to deal with.
Yeah. And a Chocobo here deciding to take a look into it. See Curbs entering a snake block ride.
Alright, Chocobo deciding to try it, which I think is smart since he has used 2 skips already.
Yep. Doesn't want to waste them all this early in. He's gonna use the key here, see some more red coins. Doesn't look like an extremely long level.
Oh, an unfortunate death for Curbs from that Skellebones.
Oh, now finds a hidden block. He's not going on an adventure with it. Or he might. Takes the cloud instead. Just gonna fly across the level.
Going for that Yoshi again? Nope. Okay.
Leaves the Yoshi behind this time around. See Jeff coming here, or Chocobo, to the checkpoint. Also flying around, going over as much as he can.
Yep. There we go, and LilKirbs going over Bowser and to the goalpost.
Turns out Bowser was not required. Ooh, Chocobo doing the
Ooh.
same, and right behind him.
A very close finish too.
Alright,
So Curbs
exactly
is at
one clear
7
behind.
clears. Yep, Chocobo at 6. Yes, so this is the Expert Mode League. They have 3 skips overall, or 3 skips each, and it's best to 3, though all 3 matches will be played.
Right, and they're both trying to do a spring jump here, which are actually insanely hard in Mario World. Doesn't look like it has to be a precise one at least. Curbs pulling it off.
There we
And
go, and
Chocobo doing the same.
It's really impressive how close they are right now, like almost synced up. If it wasn't for that one missing clear on Chocobo.
Right. gonna enter 3D world level.
Ooh.
Oh! Ground spawns the block straight into the spike. Gonna do it again. This time to get some height. And Chocobo coming across the same fate.
So this time Curbs is not trusting the exclamation blocks,
Yeah, he's
which
not
is
ground
fair.
pounding any. Looks like a classic expert troll level we have.
Yes, definitely.
No
Curbs
pipes.
just going right, trying to see if he can make it to the end.
Yep. Oh, it looks like you have to come from somewhere at least.
Yep, so now of course going back to figure out where.
Alright. Trying out the clear pipe.
Oh. Maybe, we will see.
Oh, yes, you can just go
Okay.
over the brick blocks. Might take him to the end here.
We watch.
Oh,
Okay,
into
so
the
there's a
door.
door. Nice.
Alright.
Chocobo not too far behind doing the same thing.
Yep. Curbs already on 9 clears. He's doing great so far with 5 minutes left.
Yeah, that's a really good time.
You can see Chocobo getting his 8th clear over here. Still 1 behind. Ooh, looks like we have a 10-second level. And first try here for
Nice.
LilKirbs. See if Chocobo can do the same.
It looks like Chocobo got a little caught up on those treadmills.
Yeah, I
Yep, he's
wasn't
gonna time
sure
out.
which way they were gonna go, perhaps. Oh,
Oh
accidentally
no!
spun jump. Oh.
Ah,
See, Curves here doing a little platforming, avoiding some fire bars.
oh,
Ooh,
and then those angry bullet bills, and
the end. Another clear for Curves as Chocobo gets one as well.
that brings Curbs up to, is that his 10th or his
11?
11th? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It looks like Curbs is going on to one called Icy Parkour.
If he keeps this up, he can break IPK's record from earlier.
Yeah,
But I think both players are feeling pretty good about themselves with getting a high amount of clears like this.
oh, definitely. We can see Chocobo doing the platforming level.
Yep. See, Curves
Nice and
Beast
quick.
was jumping along. And also getting to the end. That was clear number 12. And Chocobo getting 10. Now let's see if Curves can get one more as we see Chocobo entering the one that Curves had just cleared, the icy parkouring level.
And I think I just saw the level that Curbs just entered has a 9-second world record.
Ooh.
So. Oh,
Yep. Chocobo to the on-off section over here, hitting the checkpoint. Gonna jump across these B-switches and hit the end.
nice. And
just like
Curbs
that.
with a 13th clear, realizing that those mushrooms were trolls making through.
Yeah, it looks like it was a don't touch the mushroom level. And Curves with 13 clears now. Whew.
I mean, Chocobo right behind with 11 clears at a little over a minute and a half left. Chocobo is now on the 9-second level. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Looks like Curves is in a minute speedrun level. And Chocobo getting yet another clear as well, now on 12. One behind Curbs over here now.
Curbs Getting bounced around a little bit. Getting through.
Yeah, there's springs and getting bounced around some more.
Wonder how tight this timer is.
Right.
22 seconds left now.
So the finish up there in the key door, so it's maybe a little lenient of a leeway depending on where this key door. Nope, just jumps over it. Was a bonus.
Yep. So wow, with 14 clears and less than a minute left.
Ooh. See if Chocobo can manage to clear this one as well. Chocobo hoping those coins aren't required, but does go back for it. Oh no.
No, oh,
Okay.
right. That spring he dropped, acting like a trick for him.
Yep.
Herbs has a Yoshi.
Stage. Just runs through everything in the door. Getting the Firefly and going down.
Oh, and Chocobo deciding to start over. Must have been a tight timer? I didn't see.
I think he didn't realize the time was up. Round 1 here for Curves with an impressive 14 clears.
Yes.
Taking over the previous of 12 from IPK over here.
Yeah, and even with Chocobo, he got those 12 clears as well, which was tied with that highest from IPK, so very well done. This match is shaping up to be good.
Yeah, there's some great scores being put on over here right now. Chocobo also tying the previous record.
Yes, and I see in chat someone was asking how the levels are picked. They are all expert levels with world records of 90 seconds or less.
Yep.
So I think most of the ones we've seen today have been under a minute.
Yeah, they've been relatively short.
Yeah.
And usually when people see like over a minute world record, they decide to skip as well.
Yep.
From what we have seen.
Which is letting them get those really high clear rates. So it's working out. All right, a speed run.
Yeah.
And the world record was 29 seconds, I think I saw.
Might be a bit tight in that case. Both players jumping over the shell.
Keeping a close eye on that time.
Alright. Chocobo close behind. Ooh, and both players getting it first try.
Very nice. That clock hitting 0, but it counted for Chocobo, so.
Yeah, that's one of the things they changed with Mario Maker 2. The 0 actually counts.
Yes. But of course there are like hundreds of seconds, and so sometimes you will see it looks like they made it and they didn't, so.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like a fairly straightforward level. Oh no! And
Bouncing
Curbs
all
going
that.
over the edge.
See Jeff now having this small, quite a lead in this level right now. Finding the P-switch. And Curbs also finding the P-switch now, also going in the subworld. Chocobo finding the bonus room.
Yep, which unfortunately is not helpful in this. But making it through to a pipe.
Yep. Looks like
Oh no!
Oh no. Well, it was right after the checkpoint, luckily.
Yes.
So another big loss here for Curbs. But Chocobo getting the second clear here. now having a lead.
Curbs going a little slower for safety.
Yeah, he's taking his time. He's small Mario.
And getting that clear. Oh, and so Chocobo on a level that is take no damage.
Alright,
With a
fighting
boom
a
boom
boom.
fight. Nice clean fight though.
Yep, might have to fight more. Yep. A little boss rush.
I don't know if I hit this level while I am nowhere near these players' skill levels, I might have considered just skipping.
Yeah, usually taking damage is quite a challenge by itself, no matter how skilled you are usually. Because some things you can just take damage from by accident. Or something just comes out of the sky like a twomp.
Yep, and so even with that fire flower, it is no guarantee. Even if you take a hit, it still counts as damage.
Here comes Bowser.
Big Bowser at the end. This is tough.
Ducking under the tight window, killing it.
Nice!
Not even having to. And takes the clear.
Very impressive. Alright, and Curb's making it up to Big Bowser.
Yeah, he sees the X, but it's gonna try to kill him as well. Doesn't want to get hit. Oh, Bowser getting a little close for comfort over here.
Nice. Curb's also doing it first try. And this is why these guys are in expert mode league.
Oh. Like there was something on off screen hitting that on off switch.
And Chocobo going for the skip.
Yep. As Curbs is gonna find out what the level is all about.
Oh,
and nope, also decides to skip it.
Yeah, I saw that last split second. It had like a 46-second time. So he's probably hoping to get something faster. Oof.
Yeah, this one had 11 seconds on the other hand. So it should be a lot shorter.
Chocobo having to do it again after taking a death on a spike.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, those spike hitboxes are terrible. They're much bigger than they appear. Oh,
Always.
Very nice.
Chocobo doing a few P-switch jumps and getting yet another clear over here. Curb's trying to be careful this time with these spikes.
Curb's going for nice. A little bit more of, I think, the way it was quote-unquote supposed to be played, but still making it to the end. Cat and Fire with Chocobo.
Yep, plays are tied up again. A 3D world level, just a million bombs and boom booms. Pipes to choose from if you want, you know.
Skipping over the car.
Yep. Oh, finds the pipe. Nice, getting a power up over here.
Looks like it's a thump. Right. Oh, nope, just very short.
Yep. To the end, regardless.
Very nice. And that brings Chocobo up to 5 clears.
Ooh,
Oh,
and Curbs
no.
an unfortunate death because the bands I built, they're breaking the breakable blocks under him. And he just fell down.
But at least this time Curbs has a little more lore. Go a little faster to get there. Chocobo skipping the pipe.
Yep. Hoping it doesn't curve up for any reason. See Curbs hopefully getting clear over here. Yep. Holding right. Getting the flagpole. Now also up to 5.
Ooh, Chocobo Finding himself
Oh,
a little bit of a trap with all kinds of things going on.
yes, just a lot of booze in his way, hoping to find a hidden star of some sort.
Ah, going right into the goo-boos.
Yeah, going for a very tricky jump spot. There were just booze everywhere.
Looking for a star this time with all those jumps. Though also just moving forward.
Yeah, just like that, it's completely tied up.
Yep, and Curbs coming up to this section for the first time. Hoping that bottom path will be helpful, but it is not.
This time deciding to lure out the booze before trying to jump
And-
over.
Oh, nice. Oh no! Chocobo almost had it. He made it over the booze and then got hit by a spinning boom boom.
Yep, unfortunately, Boom Boom's massive arms have a massive hitbox.
Such a sad way to go. One of the good things, though, for the runners is with this mode versus the previous endless mode, there are no such things as game overs because they don't have lives.
Yep. A lot better than how it
Oh.
was. Oh,
And Chocobo getting squished.
yeah,
Went
deciding
a
to
little
skip
too
there.
far.
Oh. And Curves also
And
deciding to skip right after.
so they're back to right, almost level with each other, both with 5 clears.
Entering the level E. Going for a nice slow twomp right over here. Seeing the end already.
Seeing if he can maybe get the...
Can't get in there, unfortunately. See, Curves finding the P-switch as well.
Both trying to see if they can cheese it.
Oh,
Looks like deciding, oh, they can't. Oh,
they might, yep, they are able
Chocobo
to.
cheesed it.
A
Nice.
tight wall jump off the red pipe.
Looks like Curbs is going ahead and trying again.
Yep. Maybe he saw the cheese as well, as he fell down.
Yep, looks like he saw it.
Yep, he's going for it as
And
well and gets it.
nice. So they're back to 6 and 6.
Yep.
We have a slow.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep, immediate skip here from Chocobo. So on the 1 minute and 20 world record. Wondering if Curbs will do the same here. Yep, Curbs also.
Immediate skip.
As we enter a side scroll level where you are required to collect all 57 coins. No, I believe Curb still has a skip left, so I wonder. Oh no, he also skipped the previous level. With the Boom Boom and the million boos.
Yes, he did.
So both players believe not me being able to skip.
Yes, I believe they are out of skips and they now have to play through.
Yep. So you saw Chocobo die a bit earlier. Now Curb's having a lead on the auto scroll. Oh, the Chocobo, but Chain Jump just drops on Chocobo's head right there.
Ah, I just looked over and suddenly Chocobo is dead. Oh no.
See a Chain Jump guarding the end over here. Curb setting him free.
Nice, getting those last ones. I actually was not aware of that tech, that you could pound on a chain chomps.
The stump.
Yeah. I will have to use that in future levels.
Curbs entering another speedrun here, now in a lead. As we see a Chocobo dealing with the oh so slow side scroll.
One of the traps with the side scrolls, of course, is there's only so much you can do.
Yep. Kirbs taking another clear in the meantime. And Chocobo also clearing that side scroll level.
2.5 minutes left with Kirbs 1 clear in the lead.
Yep, but he is entering a level with a very long world record now. And he has to defeat all 4 Bowsers.
And without their skips, this could be really difficult.
Yeah, I feel like... I wonder if Chocobo will be able to beat this before the time's up. But I think he should be able to.
Yeah.
Yep, just like that. Getting the clear.
Luckily that was not a tight timer one.
See one Bowser falling into lava randomly on Kirbs' screen. Kirbs bringing a power wisely, knowing it'll one-shot a Bowser if needed.
Alright, and Chocobo starting the same level. Damage boosting through there. Not 100% sure if it was on purpose or not, but...
Yeah, I think he was trying to keep his trusty power over there.
Making it through after a moment.
Finding the beautiful Bowser stack of 3 Bowser brothers. He's gonna have to take them all out.
Oh.
It's gonna be extremely slow, but he does get infinite power-ups. So he should be fine.
And Chocobo, having been the first one that may have suicided,
Yeah, bringing the power.
Has taken out 3 of the 4. Close.
Been jumping over the jump. Yeah. See Kirbs getting the clear condition. There's 30 seconds left. If Kirbs does get to the end here, Chocobo's gonna have to hurry and kill these fast. Oh, yep, and Kirbs hits the end with 20 seconds left.
Yep, so Chocobo has to see if he can kill this Bowser stack quickly.
Yep, he's gonna mash away.
Button mashing at its finest.
Yep. Oh, it's only 5 seconds left, unfortunately.
Oh no! With the couple of jumps that Bowser's giving,
Yeah.
just barely too long, a few seconds over. So with that, Kirbs takes the second win with 9 clears. But we do go ahead and we run the third game as well because it affects their averages.
Yep.
Well, and their score overall.
Ooh. Kirbs clearing the double spring jump level.
Just for swag, since it was past time.
Was a very hard level.
And taking world record.
I'm liking it. Very hard level for expert.
Alright, and so starting the third and final round, 15 minutes. They were neck and neck through almost that whole round. We'll see what happens this time.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chocobo a bit too far behind to clear that Bowser level. No skips left as well, unfortunately.
Yep. Yeah, the unusual guy in chat pointing out 40 or something clears in the first 2 rounds alone. It's very impressive how many clears we've had.
So we had 14 from Kirbs on the first one.
14, 12.
And then 12 from Chocobo, so that's 26. And then we had 9 and 8 just now.
Yep, which is another 17.
So we're at 46.
6. Yes, I think.
43, I think.
Oh, well, yeah.
17, yeah. So yeah. See them entering a Super Mario Bros. Night level. Waiting for the snake block. Trying to enter one of these doors.
Chocobo taking a death and deciding to just skip.
Yeah,
Makes
Curbs
sense.
picking the wrong door and doing the exact same thing.
Yep. Of course, with that slow snake block, it's not fun. Looks like Chocobo's just doing a very straightforward run up the labyrinth and wait. But unfortunately, it's probably a very tight timer. It's that little bit of a bonk.
Yeah, we have some donuts going down, 0, time's up.
Yep.
The world record is 18 seconds.
And LilKirbs getting his first clear.
Yeah, decided to stay on it after all. We will now also enter this level.
Chocobo starting again after missing a jump. Fortunately, not the most fun levels to watch, or probably even play.
Yeah, it's just duck jump and wall jump with very precise timing over and over.
And then wait for the donut box.
Yep. Ooh.
Chocobo
And
making it.
Curbs starting over because he knew he didn't have enough time left on the donuts.
"40-second speedrun." We'll see. I'm guessing he'll try it. They'll both probably try it first, see how difficult it is.
And Curbs getting his clear as well on its speedrun level. Second clear now.
Chocobo trying to grab that snowball.
Right. Ooh.
Missing again. Alright, let's see. LilKirbs gets to see this level for the first time. Realizes he needs that snowball.
Yep. See Chocobo getting a checkpoint.
Ah. Luckily, just got that checkpoint. Doesn't have to do the snowball again.
Oh, and Curbs also barely not making that jump. Seems like a tight jump. Yeah, we had 14 and 12 in round 1. 14 for Curbs and 12 for Chocobo. And then we had 9 for Curbs and 8 for Chocobo. Curbs smashing the record.
Oh no! Oh! Chocobo
See,
getting stuck. Going to start over and then realized probably that he had the checkpoint, letting the death happen.
Yeah, both players not giving up on this level. Just gonna wait for the on-off to activate again.
Not falling for it this time. And he got the clear.
Yep, and Curbs taking another death there. Now, Chocobo with a lead over here as you see Curbs taking another death, deciding to skip the course.
I think that makes sense, especially since Curbs didn't necessarily know how close he was.
Oh, side-scrolling speedrun level? Or at a coin collecting?
Coin collecting. It's like, oh.
You do need all coins.
Yes, so that section with those chain chomps is going to be difficult unless they can figure out that right pattern.
Yeah, need to figure out the timing or spin jump on them.
Watching them
Curbs.
both. Oh,
Planning to skip it. Felt like it was too much coins for him, too much side-scrolling. Not this type of level.
Chocobo still going. Made it through the chain chomps this time.
Yeah. Having a good time. Probably see the end here in a second based on the amount of coins. Yep, and beats the level.
Chocobo with 3 clears to Curbs 2.
Yeah, we're gonna see Chocobo moving on to this level Curbs is playing here. A 3D wall level. So far looks pretty straightforward. Few traps here and there. Looks like you're supposed to keep the mushroom true no matter what so far. Oh,
And the
and
flag.
tying it back up, as you see a Chocobo discovering this level for the first time. Ooh.
Ooh, and Chocobo getting that spike, deciding to go ahead and take the skip.
Yep. Afraid it's a troll level, true and true. But goes back in. I'm not sure if that was an accident or he meant to. No,
Oh,
he meant to.
nope. Looks like he's not skipping.
He's not skipping that. So the world
Curbs.
record being short, perhaps.
Yeah, and Curbs having it seems like nice, straightforward speedrun kind of level.
Yep. And Curbs getting another clear over here.
With
You see
Chocobo.
Chocobo also getting a clear, tying it up now 4-4.
They're just that like split second apart again. So it'll
Yeah.
really depend on what they run into and who
Alright,
skips
we're gonna
when.
see, we're basically gonna see Curbs, Chocobo play all the levels that Curbs just played at this point. So I feel like Curbs has level advantages, well, ahead. But Chocobo is gonna have a good time with all these short levels.
Curbs doing a nice, quick run through. Oof,
Barely
close.
surviving.
And Chocobo makes it to
And
the
so
flag.
does Curbs.
At almost the same time.
Yeah, they were both 30-second speedruns.
It looks like Curb's next level is 20-second speed run.
Ooh.
So if Chocobo can do it first try like Curbs did on this 30-second Womp one, we shall see.
Yeah, it looks like you have to believe in the level for the level that Curbs is playing with the on-off switches going off and on-off screen. Just follow the arrows and do what the level wants you to by the looks of it.
Yep. Nice
Yep.
straightforward.
Well-designed level.
Chocobo going through this.
Ooh, accidentally doing a shell jump. I'm not sure if that was intended.
No! Oof. And right off the cliff. So LilKirbs currently ahead with the 6 clears.
Yeah, Curbs is gonna enter a long level and quit it immediately.
I think that makes sense, especially with how tight this run has been.
Yeah, there's about 6 minutes left, so anything can still happen. Chocobo making sure to not do the accidental shell jump this time.
Ah, but still accidentally falling off of the edge. Going for it
Yeah.
again.
It's like a pretty tricky level overall.
And Curbs with another clear. Going
You're
right
getting
over
a
the Bowser.
7th. Now 2 clears ahead.
And he got a world record. 20 tower floor. We see Chocobo going
Yeah,
for this
Chocobo.
one.
He now knows the lore. Ooh. Oh,
Ah.
what a monster. Deciding to take a skip over there. And move on.
And the
Finding
next
out.
one, yep, for Chocobo being that 20-second speed run.
Alright, the one you have to trust in the creator over here. Lots of speedruns today from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Those do tend to be popular and generally short as well, I guess. So it
Yeah.
only makes sense.
Oh no. It looks
You
like
see Curbs
Curb.
taking a death there.
Looks like it's an on-off
Yeah, mess.
swinging, yeah, course where you have to do it in just the right way. Ooh, or pick the right claw. Nice.
And Chocobo is gonna enter this very long level. Ooh,
And
decides to not skip it.
Chocobo has one more clear? Or,
You skip, yeah?
sorry, skip. My apologies.
It's all good. Yeah, he's gonna enjoy this boss fight. Oh,
Oof, dying to the baby Bowser. While Curbs slowly makes his way through these platforms.
yep, a little platforming level here for Curbs. Didn't look too bad so far. Gets a checkpoint as well.
Just some nice straightforward running from Thwomp now.
Yep. Getting a key and going back
Nice.
into the door. You see Chocobo getting into the key door, moving on to either the end or the next boss.
Ooh, to a checkpoint. That is not a good sign. And Curbs getting
Ooh.
that clear, bringing Curbs up to 9.
Yeah, and Chocobo not sure what he has to do here. He's just gonna bounce on the wiggler and try to survive. Oh, finds out it's a survival room. Why the world record is so long is why he found out.
Yep. Oh, nice. Chocobo going right through those fireballs while he waits for that shell.
Yep. Oh, and Curbs having a bomb dropped on his head from the green pipe over there.
Alright, Chocobo making it to the end of that rather long level.
Yep, Curbs now knowing the lore. It's the level he's playing. I'm gonna let a bomb drop on him again. Dropped into the claw and into the pipe.
Very nice, especially for a vertical pipe. Ooh.
That is not good. Nope, make it back to the claw.
And he made it back. That's impressive. Alright, and Chocobo with the
Alright.
stiletto level deciding to skip.
Yep, and Curbs finding a POW. Gonna try to jump to the left here. Finds out it's the area where he just was. And resets. Just gonna probably try get a key, cheese it a bit. See what's in that other key door.
Looks like Chocobo on the right here going through the switch level possibly as intended.
Yeah, just riding the claw. He's gonna find out shortly. This was not his claw.
Yep. Oh,
Ooh.
close. And,
See,
ooh, and he made it.
off the on-off switch, and so did Curbs, getting clear number 10. With 20 seconds left, and Chocobo number 8.
And it looks like Chocobo level went into was a 50-second world record, so we have LilKirbs with 10 clears and Blue Chocobo with 8.
Yep, that is 61 total clears over 3 rounds.
Is very impressive.
Yeah, Curbs clearing the level for good measure.
And let's see if we might have interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. First of all, congrats on the win there.
Thank you.
And they're smashing the record with 14 clears in one round.
Yeah, the levels were pretty kind in the first round. Definitely a lot of short ones, like a lot of speedruns, some short tech levels and everything. And it just kind of worked out well. I think I could definitely improve that, though.
So you're looking for more clears in the future?
Maybe. Like 15 or 16, but 14 is pretty solid.
And BlueChocobo also here with us. How do you feel you did? You had a really high number of clears every single round.
I thought I did okay. A couple in the first round I made, like, in fact, in the first round I think I only made 2 mistakes. So it seems like Kirbs probably played it perfectly. And third round I did bad.
Alright, Kirbs only skipped once during the first round where he had 14 clears, I believe.
According to my notes, I skipped twice, I think.
Okay.
But
And
it was a labyrinth level and one more, yeah.
And BlueChocobo, you actually, for all 3 rounds, you guys were both fairly neck and neck for much of it. So you weren't necessarily that far behind.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess.
What do you think was the hardest level that you ran into tonight?
I don't know if it was the hardest, but like there was a 30-second speedrun. I think it was in this last set where I kept dying like over and over and over, and I just thought it was poorly designed. And then I skipped. I went to the 20-second level and I beat it first try. So just like it goes to show, like if they're not, like, I don't know. I just couldn't pick up on the vibe that 30-second one was.
All right. That 30-second level was the one that Kirbs one shot, I believe. It was the one with the many twomps.
Yeah, I couldn't get it.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you did an accidental shell jump on your first attempt, Chocobo, and then you did a blind jump and it just led to your death.
Yeah.
Rather unfortunate. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining, and good luck in your next rounds.
Thank you.
Thanks. GG's, Kirbs.
GG.
GG's, guys. And with that said, that is gonna be it for LilKirbs versus BlueChocobo over here. We're gonna move into an intermission and then go to the next round. Stay tuned.
They are synced.
They are synced now. Do whatever. In the lead again.
Wow. Side for sure from Cheese. Okay, doing it, moving. Oh no, the Cheese falls!